me get the link shared with you guys real quick. There's the link to YouTube. And alright, we gotta run the giveaway, or not the giveaway, we gotta run the random for the random energies. We have the random energies in order: darkness, fighting, fire, leaf, lightning, metal, psychic, and water. A dice roll of 7 or higher. JD's gonna fuck everything up. Fuck. Weird. Alright, copy. We're entering the fourth wall. Alright. That's gonna be Alright, give me 1 second, guys, and we'll get rolling right into this. Obsidian Flames, Temporal Forces, and Surging Sparks. Alright. Good luck to everybody. For anybody that's not familiar with how this works, is it's pretty much random pack energy. So each pack has an energy in it. The energy itself will determine who gets the pack. It's pretty simple. They get the entire pack. We're on the baseball break right after this one. And anything else that fills the run after that, I'll have another Pokemon break listed tomorrow. Probably have maybe up to 5 sets in it. Alright. Let's get rolling. We will start with Obsidian Flames and we'll work our way oldest set to newest set. Each booster box has 36 packs in it. The big chases in this one are all Charizard pretty much. I think there's one or two other cards that have become pretty popular over time. But the big chase is still definitely Charizard. Special illustration Charizard. And let's get rolling. Gonna start us off with fighting. And we got Probopass, Chug-Chew, and Entei. Going to fighting, which is going to be Michael Klein to start us off. If anybody really needs me to go through all the cards or haven't seen the set, let me know. If not, we're going to go through it a little bit quickly and kind of just flip to where the hits are at, because unless you really want to go through bulk, we can. We have Timpool, Magneton, and Scavillion. Going to Lightning. And that's going to go to JD Brewer. How's everybody's day? How's everyone's Boxing Day, as they like to call it? We have Psychic, and that's going to be Oddish. Oh, it's going to be Houndour, Oddish, and Thundurus. We'll go to Jewel. Next pack here we have Water. First Water pack. Eevee, Bronzor, and Sizer. Super disappointed in my Pokemon allocation for Prismatic Evolutions. I ordered a ton of it and did not get a ton of it. I'm assuming they're going to try to make us buy a bunch of bullshit to get more of it too. We have Metal, Toedscool, Saladit, and Toxtricity. And that's going to go to Metal. Slow start to this booster box of Obsidian Flames. We have Psychic. It's going to be Wooper, Team Star Grunt, and Garita. On the Psychic. We have Metal. Let me Larvitar, Cloudsire, and Scavillion. Going to Metal. We have Water, and it's to be Spoink, Togepi, and Claydol. We have Lightning, and it's going to be Lillipup, Pidgey on the full art, and Togekiss. Getting our first full art for the Pidgey. Going to Lightning. Go to JD Brewer. Like I said, this has been a slow start. We have Darkness, Larvesta, Palpitoad, and Ortega. And I think this is the more rare one. Not mistaken. guess would be the proper word. Yeah, the Bears have not been so hot this year. We have Dartrix, Smoliv, and Ente going to fire. It's going to be Quentin. Quentin, I think it's your first or second time in a break in this group, man. Apologize for this not running last night, buddy. I'm going to say Litwick, Cryogonal, and Scavillion on the darkness. We have Leaf, Surskit, Tadpole, Bulb, and Palafin. Get Leaf on the board here. We have Fire. That's going to be Grevard, Grumpig, and Darkrai. JD, I didn't know you collected Pokemon, or do your kids collect it? And they're just trying to be nice. We have Nose Pass, Numel, and Revavroom EX on the full art. Going to Lightning. Going to JD. The box is about to pick up. We have Leaf, and it's going to be Stoutland, Skarmory, and Palafin. Psychic, Capsakid, Drober, and Thundurus. We're going to have Psychic, Snubbull, Granbull, and Victini. EX. Psychic, which is going to be Jewel. We got Fighting, and it's Bunnelby, Masquerain, and Entei. We got Fighting, and it's going to be Carvana, Squovit, and Pidgeot EX. Going to Fighting. Oh, we have 2 baseball breaks to run after this. I forgot I got the Bowman Draft 2 boxer filled up too. Forgot about that. Let's go to Michael Klein. Semi-busy night. We still have college football with some Sapphire in it. Bowman University Chrome. Togetic, Ninetales on the full art, and Sizer. The Fire going to Quentin. On the Ninetales full art. It came out. Obsidian Flames came out last year. No, the year before. I think it was a 2022 product. I think it was 2023. It's the third box of the set. I think it was the middle of 2020. No, the end of 2022, something like that. Lechonk, Diggersby, and we got ourselves a Charizard going to Darkness, and that's going to go to Gage. Not the Charizard, but one of them. Middle tier one. Well, out of the 4 you can get, he's the fourth best. Okay. There you go. I knew it came out in the summer. At the end of summer. I always get the years they come out confused. We have Metal Inkay, Lycanroc, and Gita. We have Darkness, Wiglet, Capsakid, and Thundurus. We have Lightning, Letter of Encouragement, Electros, and Dragonite EX. I'm surprised they didn't put a bigger Dragonite in one of these sets, to be honest. Going to Lightning. I have Leaf. It's going to be Buizel, Scavillion, and Scavillion. I have Water, and it's going to be Combi, Darumaka, and Entei. We have Lightning, Crabrawler, Togedemaru, and Toxtricity. We have Fire, Mawile, Sinistea, and Toxtricity. We have Leaf, Bonsweet, Froakie, and Scavillion. We have Psychic, Claydol, Town Store, and Gita. We have Metal. It's going to be Rhyme. And we get the big boy Charizard, Sizer, as well. Big boy Charizard going to Metal. And that's going to JD Brewer. the top card from this set. I'm gonna have Psychic, Yungoos, Kangaskhan, and Sizer. I honestly think it's only going to keep going up, Mike. As soon as there's less, because I don't think they're going to reprint Obsidian Flames, because they kind of printed to the ground to start. So when it's the more and more Obsidian Flames dries up, I think the more and more. Oh, and we're gonna. Oh, I thought we were gonna get the other Charizard. We got Rockruff, Artisan, and Gita. Artisan gold card. But Charizard is the reason why I don't buy any of the big hits when packs start coming out. Other than Terapagos, I did buy a couple of those, but I bought them at like 60% comps. Yeah, Metal Dratini. We have Palafin on the full art and Palafin on just the base shiny. Also going to Metal and JD. I still haven't figured out why this set gets so much hate compared to some of the other sets. I'm assuming it just has to be the print run because honestly, I mean, I guess it's because they just did so many Charizards. I can't think of any other reason. We have Darkness, and it's a Bouffalant, Brassius, and Decidueye EX. Going to Darkness. You pull anything out of the Sea and Sky box, Mike? Coral Forces. We have Metal, and we have Fennesin, Chinksino, and Gorodon. Full art on the Chinksino. Not crazy value in this card, monetary value, but I think has one of the best card arts in the set. JD. I think it's one long term. If you get a 10 on it, it's going to be one of those ones that people collect. Just because it has that cuteness factor. This man makes his money back on a box, and then some's like, it was an okay box. Rosalia, Dunsparce, and Miraidon. We have Fighting, Torracat, Excadrill, and Mag Cargo. On the metal. You got Leaf, Raichu, Carvana, and Iron Valiant. We got Darkness, Grand Tusk, Mudbray, Ravscut, and Iron Leaves EX. We have Psychic, Elgin, Frost Moth, and Roaring Moon. Surprised how much Paradox Rift and Temporal Moon, or Temporal Force has bounced back in value. Rimbombi, Screamtail, and Coridon EX. On the Lightning. We have Psychic, Yamper, Melton, and Mag Cargo. We have Puchenya, Bahian, and Coridon. Yeah, because you have most of this set done other than the top cards, right? We have Water, Metagross, Medicham, and Relicanth. On the Water. We have Metal, Slugma, Hoot Hoot, and Iron Valiant. We have Leaf, Drillbur, Roserade, and Iron Thorns. We have Fighting Shaman, Snom, and Melmetal. Got Snom on the full art. Ain't gonna be anything in here oh, there's an Iron Boulder EX gold. It's like, watch, it's not gonna be anything in here anyway. I was wrong. It's actually, let me look at it. Is it going to lightning? Card's perfectly fine. Still could send it away. Probably gets a 10. The centering's actually pretty good on it on the back, too. Said the Army. What do you mean the Army and Navy gonna get done? You talking about college football? That's Lightning, which is JD. Water, Sableye, Mawile, and Relicanth. I mean, it could be Badminton. I don't fucking know. Both of them are good at swimming. It could be the swimming finals. The Patriot League, we have Colossal, Grotle, Iron Thorns. Remember, I'm an Air Force guy. I don't pay attention to those two bum-ass academies. You already know who Fly fights and wins. We're going to have Fighting, Grubbin, Keldeo, and Feraligatr. We're going to have Metal, Beldum, Bramblegast, and Bramblegast again. We have Lightning, and it's going to be Totodile, Rapidash, and Inciroar. EX. Lightning. There's something that comes out this week. This next coming week. I don't know what it is. Like tomorrow, basketball comes out, which I'm actually surprised more people didn't get in that basketball Cosmic Chrome, but. We have Turtwig, Salvador, and Gengar EX. I'll add everyone on that break tomorrow. Since we probably won't need a schedule since the other baseball break didn't really fill. Like the other two did yesterday. Fire on the Gengar. Another guy expected to have a... I guess he'll have a card in Team Rocket, but I expected him to have a Sir. In one of these sets that came out, we have Drampa, Cincino, and Drampa again. You have Leaf, Electrovir, Solasis, and Roaring Moon on the Leaf. You have Leaf, and it's going to be Golurk, Prime Catcher, Hand Trimmer, and Roaring Moon. Dylan's gonna be in for a surprise, Mike, on Sunday. He thinks he ain't gonna have to sort shit. He don't know Daddy's coming back Saturday night to go drop him off a fucking shit ton of breaks. I mean, I'm gonna probably sort half of them, but the other half he's gonna be sorting them Monday, Sunday, and Monday. Yeah, Brambling, Iron Jugulus, and Salvatore. I don't know if it's Salvatore or Salvatore. Good old Sally. Yeah, I know that's like actually a relatively big card because it's good for gameplay. There's a lot of the reason this set actually is where it's at is it's needed if you're playing Pokemon. Some of the cards there are needed. We have Fire. We have Fluttermane, Chatot, and Brambleghast. I'm curious to see if the store stays busy after the holidays now. I don't know if those are regular customers or just people ramping up for Christmas gifts. Hopefully it's the first and not the latter. We have Darkness, Explorer's Guidance, Sandy Shocks, and Dunsparce. Dunsparce, I mean. I don't know if he told you my allocations for... I mean, I talked about it kind of in the beginning of this video. But my allocations for Prismatic Evolutions is dog doo-doo. Probably going to have to buy a bunch of frickin' build and battle boxes of random shit. Because that's what they were trying to pawn off on me before, was build and battle of, I think, Temporal Forces. To get some more... of something. I forget what it was. Salvatore, Hero's Cape, Latias, and Feraligatr. Which just sucks because if I would have got a lot of it, I would have sold it for like well below market. But now I feel like I almost have to sell a lot closer to market than I want to because I only have X amount of it. I don't want people to come and buy it and flip it, if that makes sense. Like I don't want people to come and buy it and then just charge $100 and it's not getting to collectors. So we're gonna have Fighting, Iron Hands, Breloom, and Whimsicott. So now that puts me in like a predicament. Like, no, I know. I'm talking about what. So how it works is they'll have me be like, all right, well, to get another case of ETBs, we can give you like 2 cases of ETBs. But let's say they have a bunch of like building battles of Temporal Forces or like Battle Academies or something they need to move. They'll be like, you have to buy 2 cases of Battle Academy. You have to buy a case of Battle Academies for every case of ETBs we sell you. Plus ETBs are going to be $50 a piece. Like that's typically how they do it whenever good sets come out. They hold back product and then Ponyta, Meryl, and Drampa and make you buy shit they have to get rid of. That's like doesn't have good profit margins or like stuff that doesn't sell. We have Leaf, Palafin, Centiskorch, and Miraidon. We have Fighting, Rockruff, we have Excadrill, and Fluttermane. So I actually think that I think the Japanese set will actually stay pretty popular. Like they normally die off when the other set comes out, but I think the Japanese set, just due to availability and price, will stay relatively popular. Especially since a lot of people just really want the art. Like the artwork is like that old school Japanese artwork. So, I mean, you're way deep into the game. So we have Victini, Haunter, and Torterra EX full art going to Lightning. That's going to go to JD because he doesn't want to share any of the hits with anybody else. We have Fire, Shroomish, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Coridon on the Fire. We're going to have Metal, Roly Coly, Zeraor, and Miraidon EX. Two more packs left of Temporal Forces. We'll get into Surging Sparks, the main event. We have Fire, Licky Licky, Eerie, and Walking Wake EX. On the Fire. We have Water. We have Vikavolt, Bolton, and Fluttermane to wrap us up. Let's get into Surgeon Sparks. See if we can get ourselves an Executor or a Pikachu or a Latios. There's still what, like 3 or 4, 4 or 5 hits over $50? Even more than that, right? I mean, I know the Pikachu's still expensive as shit. I know the Latios is over $100. Wait, no, the Latios isn't over $100. The Executor is, though, right? I don't know. Tyler pulled the Executor the other day. I gotta send it to PSA. We have Leaf, Oranguru, Swellis, and Externatus going to Leaf. We are going to have Psychic, Togepi, Volcarona, and Rabska. We have Lightning, Walrein, Citadel, Bronzor, and Palossand EX on the Lightning. We have fighting, and it's going to be Shellos, Klefki, and Drasna. What Japanese card do you have, Mike? Metal, and that's going to be Meddling Meadow, Pasho Berry, Cast Form, Sunny Form, and Landorus. Cast Form, Sunny Form on the full art. That's going to JD. We have Psychic. That's going to be Scatterbug, Armoroach, and Togekiss. You have Darkness, Flapple, Fluttermane, Glamora, and Chien Pao. We're going to have Leaf, and that's going to be a Rangaroo, Palkia, and Palkia again. We have Water, Citadel, Clobopus, and Tatsugiri EX. Darkness, Zebstrika, Glamora, and Zarude. We have Fighting, Miraidon, Larvesta, and Dialga. Fighting. We have Fire, Mainton, Cyrano, and Tapu Lele. Going to Fire. Metal, Togetic, Vibrava on the full art, and Rapska. Psychic, and that's going to be Stunfisk, Callbell, and Gastrodon. You have Darkness, Togekiss, Pansear, and Terapagos. We have Fighting, Dhelmise for Bravo, and Iron Crown. Go to Fighting. Yeah, Metal Magneton, Gouging Fire, and Cyclizar EX Full Art. Half of the packs left here for break. We're gonna have Water, Rotom, Cast Form, Sunny Form, Slaking EX. Fire, Swablu, Swellis, and Skuladirge. I hope we get a Pikachu here. That would be dope. I haven't seen one in person yet. We have Magnezone, Taurus, and Flamigo EX. So, honestly, man, the shiny ones like these, they're not worth anything, man. They're like 15 cents, maybe. They're called bulk. They really don't have a lot of value. If he's taking those ones away to school and giving them to friends, like, who cares? I mean, I'm not trying to be like, oh, just tell him to give away, but as long as his friends aren't taking advantage of him and they're, like, playing with them or whatever, I wouldn't worry about it. Anything that's top-loaded, I tell him, no, he needs to collect or keep or whatever else he can't give to his friends. Tapu Lele, Grafea, and Palkia. But, like, this Palkia, even though I'm sleeving it just because I don't want the surface to get scratched in case someone's building this set. But yeah, if she's my bad, not he. I was gonna say, if she's just taking like even the two other shiny ones per pack and giving them to friends or whatever, those aren't even worth like a nickel. We have Lightning, we have Krinagal, Drillbur, and Skuladirge. Most breakers wouldn't even sleeve these, or most people in general don't even sleeve these. I do it because, I mean, I oversleeve and top load probably everything, but I do it because, like I said, if people are trying to build the whole set, they don't want a scratched up copy or a copy that got roughed up a little bit, like, especially if the set just comes out. We have Latios, Charcadet, and Terapagos. Precious Trolley. I haven't seen that card yet. Duraludon and Landorus. We have Psychic and it's Blitzel, Excadrill, and Flygon EX. We have Fire, Sandygast, Simisear, and Zarude. We have Buffalon, Serrano, and Dialga. Fighting, and it's going to be Esper, Shiinotic, and Gouging Fire. Mike, it's not just me. They've been pushing out these half sets like way more often than they have in the past, right? Like, I'm not losing my mind thinking that like the tempo of new sets coming out, even if they're half sets, is like way higher than it normally is. We have Metal, Rapska, Mankey, and Terapagos. We have Fire, Registeel, Falidal, Dialga, and Ceruledge EX. We have Fighting, Hillis, Duraludon, and Landorus. We have Metal, Walrein, Espathra, Clement's Quick Wit, and Gouging Fire. On the Metal. 4 more packs left. Good luck to everybody. We have Water. That's Brilliant Blender, Ho-Oh, and Zarude. We'll have another Pokemon breakup tomorrow. We'll have Surging Sparks in it and Stellar Crown. Not sure what else I'm going to put in it, but that's going to be 2 of the boxes for sure. We have Leaf, Execute, Glimmet, and Eternatus. Lightning, Magnemite, Time, and Terapagos. On the Lightning. Yeah, Darkness, and that's going to be Rufflet, Flapple, and Milotic EX. Darkness, and that's going to be the break. We'll do a quick recap of the hits. Now, we did hit one of the biggest cards in one of the sets, so always will go at least one for that. We can break 3 boxes and hit the top card in a set out of the 3 boxes. I'm always for it. We have Ceruledge on the EX, Shiinotic on the Full Art Flygon EX, Flamigo EX, Slaking EX, Cyclizar EX. We have Vibrava on the Full Art Tatsugiri EX, Palossand EX, Walking Weight EX, Miraidon EX, Salvatore, Gengar EX, Incineroar EX, Snow, Full Art Cordon EX, Iron Leaves EX, Decidui EX, Victini EX, Artisan on the gold card. We're going to have Pidgeot EX, Dragonite EX, Milotic EX, Excadrill Full Art, Palafin Full Art, Cincino, I don't know how you say its name, Full Art, Revavroom EX, Full Art, Drasna on the Full Art, Ortiga on the alternative art, Castform, Sunnyform Full Art, Torterra EX Full Art, Iron Boulder EX Full Art Gold, Ninetales on the Full Art, Pidgey on the Full Art, Charizard Full Art, and then we have the Charizard EX Special Illustration Rare. And that's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. I will catch you all back here in a second for baseball. We'll go 10:30 for the baseball break. It is a mixer that ended up filling this morning. Appreciate y'all as always. Like I said, we'll have another Pokemon tomorrow. I will catch y'all in a little bit. Oh, did my... Didn't die, did it?